Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good evening to all of you. So, let's start today's lesson. So, we are studying how to talk to anyone. We are on the page of 115. We are studying trick number 25th. Okay, how to know what to say when they ask, what do you do? Now, 99% of the people you meet will of course ask, and what do you do? Big winners, realizing someone will always ask, are fully prepared for the interrogation. Many folks have one written resume for job seeking. They type it up and then trudge off to the printer to get a nice neat stack to send to all prospective employers. The resume lists their previous positions, dates of employment, and education. Then, at the bottom, they might as well have scribbled, well, that's me. Take it or leave it. And usually they get left. Why? Because prospective employers do not find enough specific points in the resume that relate directly to what their firm is seeking, right? So boys and girls in the big leagues, however, have bits and bytes of their entire work experience tucked away in their computers. When applying for a job, they punch up only the appropriate data and print it out so it looks like it just came from the printer. My friend Roberto was out of work last year. He applied for 2 positions, sales manager of an ice cream company and head of strategic planning for a fast food chain. He did extensive research and found the ice cream company had deep sales difficulties and the food chain had long-range international aspirations. Did he send the same resume to each? Absolutely not. His resume never deviated one iota from the truth of his background. However, for the ice cream company, he highlighted his experience turning a small company around by doubling its sales in 3 years. For the food chain, he underscored his experience working in Europe and his knowledge of foreign markets. Both firms offered Roberto the job. Now he could play them off against each other. He went to each, explaining he would like to work for them, but another firm was offering a high salary or more perks. The 2 firms started bidding against each other for Roberto. He finally chose the food chain at almost double the salary they originally offered him. Wow. To make the most of every encounter, personalize your verbal resume with just as much care as you would your written curriculum vitae. And instead of having one answer to the omnipresent what do you do, prepare a dozen or so variations depending on who is asking. For optimum networking, every time someone asks about your job, give a calculated oral resume in a nutshell. Before you submit your answer, consider what possible interest the asker could have in you and your work. Here is how my life can benefit yours. Top salespeople talk extensively of the benefit statement. They know when talking with potential client, they should open their conversation with a benefit statement. When my colleague Brian makes cold calls, instead of saying, "Hello, my name is Brian Tracy, I'm a sales trainer," he says, "Hello, my name is Brian Tracy from the Institute for Executive Development. Would you be interested in a proven method that can increase your sales from 20 to 30% over the next 12 months? That is his benefit statement. He highlights the specific benefits of what he has to offer to his prospect. Okay, so my hairdresser Gloria, I discovered, gives a terrific benefit statement to everyone she meets. That is probably why she has so many clients. In fact, that is how she got me as a client. When I met Gloria at a convention, she told me she was a hairdresser who specialized in flexible hairstyles for the business women. She casually mentioned she has many clients who choose a conservative hairstyle for work that they can instantly convert to a feminine style for social situations. "Hey, that's me," I said to myself, fingering my stringly little ponytail. I asked for her I asked for her card, and Gloria became my hairdresser. Then, several months later, I happened to see Gloria at another event. I overheard her chatting with a stylish gray-haired woman at the buffet table. Gloria was saying, "And we specialize in a wonderful array of blue rinses." Now, that was news. That was a news to me. I didn't remember seeing one grey head in her saloon. So as I was leaving the party, Gloria was out on the lawn talking animatedly with the host's teenage daughters. "Oh yeah," she was saying, "like we specialize in these really cool up-to-the-minute styles. Good for you, Gloria." Like Gloria, the hairdresser, give your response a once cover before answering the inevitable. What do you do? When someone asks, never give just one-word answer. That's for forms, okay? So if business networking is on your mind, ask yourself, how could my professional experience benefit this person's life? For example, here are some descriptions various people might put on their tax returns. Real estate agent, financial planner, martial art instructor, cosmetic surgeon, hairdresser. Okay, so any practitioner of the above professional should reflect on the benefit his or her job has to humankind. Okay, so every job has some benefit, or you wouldn't get paid to do it. The advice to the folks above is: don't say real estate agent. Say, I help people moving into our area find the right home. Okay? Don't say financial planner. Say, I help people plan their financial future. Don't say martial art instructor. Say, I help people defend themselves by teaching martial arts. Right? Don't say cosmetic surgeon. I am a cosmetic surgeon. No. Say, I reconstruct people's faces after disfiguring accidents, right? So, or if you are talking with a woman of a certain age, as the French so gracefully say, tell her, I help people to look as young as they feel through cosmetic surgery. Don't say hairdresser. Say, I help a woman find the right hairstyle for her particular face. Go Gloria, okay? So putting the benefit statement in your verbal nutshell resume brings your job to life and makes it memorable. Even if your new acquaintance can't use your services, the next time he or she meets someone moving into the area, wanting to plan their financial future, thinking of self-defense, considering cosmetic surgery, or needing a new hairstyle, who comes to mind? Not the unimaginative people who gave the tax return description of their jobs, but the big winners who painted a picture of helping people with needs. Got it? Okay, a nutshell resume for your private life. The nutshell resume works in non-business situations too. Since the new acquaintances will always ask you about yourself, prepare a few exciting stock answers. When meeting potential friends or loved one, make your life sound like you will be a fun person to know. As a young girl, I wrote novels in my mind about my life. Lay squinting her eyes against the torrential downpour, bravely reached out the window into the icy storm to pull the shutters tight and keep the family safe from the approaching hurricane. Big deal. Mama asked me to close the windows when it started to rain. Still marching toward the open window, I fancied myself the family's brave savior. You don't need to be quite so melodramatic in your self-image, but at least punch up your life to sound interesting and dedicated. So technique number 25 is the nutshell resume. Just as job-seeking top managers roll a different written resume of their printers for each positions they are applying for, let a different true story about your professional life roll off your tongue for each listeners before responding to what do you do. Ask yourself, what possible interest could this person have in my answer? Could he refer business to me, buy for me, hire me, marry my sister, become my buddy? Wherever you go, pack a nutshell about your own life to work into your communications bag of tricks. Okay, and that's enough for today, inshallah. And rest of that we will read it tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.